11 on your side.
And first at 11 and only on 7, a gruesome crime shakes Metro riders on the 4th of July. A man stabbed to death at the Noma Gallaudet station, and then moments later, that killer turned to another man and robbed him. Now, that victim is speaking exclusively to ABC 7. Ross Plater is live tonight with what he's saying and new details about the suspect now in custody. Ross.
Well, this is our first detailed account we're getting of what happened aboard that train in those terrifying moments. An account from someone who was there and is still shaken by what happened.
I turned around and looked, and two men were fighting each other. One was attacking the other pretty badly.
We are not identifying this man. He tells us he had just boarded that Red Line train Saturday afternoon, minutes before the fatal stabbing. Then he says he and other passengers watched in horror as a man with a knife attacked another young man he later learned was 24-year-old Kevin Sutherland.
The guy who was stabbing him, was standing over him and still continuing to do that and kick him and whatever, and punch him. Nobody really was able to stand up and try to stop them.
He says the attacker then tried to get into the train car ahead, but a woman who had run for help was holding the door, so the suspect turned around.
And he came back toward us and he said, "What have you got for me?" I was with my daughter. She just grabbed some money and gave it to him, and he told me to stand up, and he went through a couple of my pockets. Because he touched me, I got blood on my shirt and my jeans. When we got to the Noma station, he left the car, and I saw him go down the escalator. And at that point, he was still holding the knife.
Meanwhile, he says inside that train, riders were desperately trying to save Sutherland. Now, just this morning, D.C. police arrested 18-year-old Jasper Spires in the murder of Kevin Sutherland. Spires is set to make his first appearance at D.C. Superior Court tomorrow. We are live in Northeast D.C. I'm Ross Plater, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Ross. Those who knew Kevin Sutherland tell us that they wanted him to be remembered for who he was and not how he died. Several of Sutherland's friends shared their memories of the 24-year-old with reporters this evening, and they said that above all, he was a wonderful, decent person with a big heart.
He was everything, and it's the small details about him that you don't realize you miss until now that he's actually gone. He was just so quirky, so loving, would literally do anything that you asked him to do and would never say no.
A 2013 graduate of American University, Sutherland recently started work at a political strategy firm. Funeral arrangements have not been announced.